Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana. Alright. So the next quest that we're gonna do here... I can't remember if we actually want somebody with us. It's not gonna hurt for me to grab Bud. He's on the way out. This quest can cause some problems because it is a timed quest. So... you're probably only gonna see the attempt where I succeed. I'll let you know right now this is the first attempt, so if you're seeing this one, then everything went perfectly later on. Which, now the time thing is all messing with my head. But anyway, we're gonna go to the Buccaneer. We're gonna continue the Digger's quest line here. Last time I talked about how the Buccaneer worked, I didn't quite explain it properly. There's a 5x5 grid. So there's 25 different locations that the Buccaneer can actually be. I think I implied that it starts in the middle. It actually doesn't start in the middle at all. And it doesn't actually reset every time you come in, I think. I think it stays where it was last time. I could be wrong about it. It might actually reset to its default location. But the line that Ram Tiger tells you every time you talk to him, and I'll show you here. Ain't nothing gonna be a man of the sea, he's a steerman, Ram Tiger, which direction you want to go? So for this quest we're gonna go north. I'm gonna say, ain't it great? The rockin' won't make me seasick. And now if I say we go north again, ain't it great? Tezel muzzles and castbands. So his little line after ain't it great changes depending on what you square you're in. Of the 25 squares, there's I think 3 squares where you'll have a fight, 3 squares where you'll have a quest, and the rest are just a line like that. And there's 1 square out of the other, so I guess it's the other 19. So 18 where it just keeps going. 1 square where he'll actually ask you if you want to stop. Because I guess they assumed that they need to put at least 1 there, so that if you just wander aimlessly, you'll eventually want to stop doing it. Because otherwise you can't stop. You basically have to wander aimlessly till you get a fight, wander aimlessly till you get a quest, or wander aimlessly till you get that 1 spot where he lets you stop. But if we go east here, this should give us the quest. Even the salty sea air smells good. What's that I see? The captain's calling for us. They'll go over there. What's up, Captain? Treasure map hidden in the Mecca Cavern. Since the diggers like those kind of places, we're gonna hurry. Want to get the map with the penguins meet. So we're going to tell them, yep, we'll go get them the treasure map. And that should automatically move us to the Mecca Caverns. And now we're on a timer, so we need to move as quickly as possible. So I may not be able to talk great here, because if we do fail this, we also fail 2 other events. And I'm trying to move, and it's not letting me yet, because that penguin is still taking its time. But I have saved the game right before this, so if I screw everything up, I screw everything up. But we're going to go up here. And then we're going to have to try and kill these enemies, like, immediately, which, luckily, should be very easy to do with our really good axe here. I'm not too concerned about items, but I'll try and grab them. And I gotta grab this stuff as fast as possible, so I speed things up. Oh, I really shouldn't be grabbing this, but I am. I'm exaggerating. Yes, we're on a timer, but it's not that bad of a timer. So here's Roger and the Dead Bears. What? You dropped the treasure map? The penguins are here. They are arch nemesis. So apparently bears and penguins are arch nemesis. Nemesises. Boom. Don't complain, and he really scares them all off. And they go. Okay. Find salvation through labor. That's what they keep saying. So we're going to chase after them. Up here. And then there might be another fight here against a goblin and some crabs. Get a goblin first, he's going to take the longest. Get a crab. Oh, I'm missing. Get a crab. Oh my god, I should hit it again. I actually really wanted Bud to grab those just to speed us up here, but it's not going to happen. And we'll go this way. Okay. We should get another cutscene here real quick. here's the map. Choose cutscene. So we find the map. We surround it. And then all of a sudden, Dudbears rush in like Dudbears are wont to do. And they all pick up the map. After arguing about it for a bit. My Dudbear's rusty, so I don't remember exactly what they're saying here, but they end up destroying the map. And then there's this Y right here that if we catch... Oh my god. Did I get him? Yes. Oh, finally. Fuck. Jeez, that was a pain. Alright. Now we're gonna go back up here. I have to fight that fight again. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm actually gonna use... Oh, that's not my AoE one. I thought it was my AoE one. Mistakes. Oh, I'll kill that guy. And they'll kill him. Basically just in time. Take the fish meat and we gotta start running. Come on. There we go. Catching Dudbears is gonna be where most of the like problems come in here. But we're gonna run down here now. And we're gonna have a fight, and then there should be Dudbears on the next screen, I think. Oh, come on. Don't bother, bud. It's faster if I do. Okay. Let's just run over to the next screen. Oh, no, there's one more fight on this one. Shoot. Kind of wish I'd like put lunge and backdash on my hotbar so I could move around faster. Getting scissors is kind of nice. And then we'll go here, and we should find the Dudbears with the second and third pieces. There's one of them. That'll give me that one. They look really stupid when they talk at that weird angle. There we go. Second and third pieces. So we want to go back up here. Backtrack a little bit. Oh god, come on. It's gonna lock that thing, so I'm just gonna pick up the stuff. Got it. And we're good. Good job, bud. You actually helped for once. I guess I can't get too irate at him. Normally I yell at him for picking it up, so it makes sense that he would not pick it up. But we'll use our flying saw blades to clear battles out quickly. Save us some time here. Trust them to get the item, but I know they wouldn't, so I'll grab it. And then we gotta go this way again, and we're just gonna keep going left for a bit here. Now you thought that was the entrance, but it wasn't. At least, every time I do this quest, I always think the one with the sprouting and the boink tail is the entrance, but it's not. Stupid candy. I'm trying to think of when I need to... I think now we need to go... Yeah, here's the two boinks. So we want to go down. So, no, we gotta go down here. On the right. There we go. And there should be Dudbears with 3 pieces here. Oh, come on. That's one. Piece. Grab him down here. I can grab him. Okay, I'll grab him up here. Oh my god, this is such a... This is only actually catchable on his little, like, spaces that he's catchable on. Back on him. And we gotta go down here and grab this guy now. Come on, come back. There we go. Yes, got him. Alright. Moving along. Hurry up, Roger is coming. That's right, we do have to hurry. There's gonna be some fights against mushrooms and a bat. Bat's dead. I'm just gonna ignore the bat's experience, go for the mushrooms, just to save us some time here. And I can sort of get it now while Bud slows us all down. Poison powder's pretty cool. Alright. Go this way, one more fight. I'm gonna hit the bat. Hit that, and I'm just gonna use the flying saw blade. It's kind of a waste in this fight now because the bats are one hit away from death and the dinosaur will die fast enough, but it's gonna save me some time to do it this way, and those will disappear on their own, and I can just run. Again here. Hurry up, Roger's coming, and we're gonna get our bugbear pieces here. Come back up here. Oh, missed it. Got it. Okay, so they don't have to. Oh, the map is complete. There we go. So we did it because if how we fail is if Roger actually shows up, then we fail. But we got all 8 pieces, so we did it successfully. And he's also going to give us a red crab. I don't know if I talked about this when he gave us the blue one for the last quest. But I guess I can go show it off now, since I gotta go back there to talk to Cactus anyway. But, we will... I don't want to dominate, I want to go home. There we go. I know I was like in the middle of a thought and I like dropped it right at the end there. That's because I'm waiting on things to load. I'm gonna hope I don't forget Cactus, but I'm gonna go do something first. I risk forgetting my diary entry, but if you come in your study here, you'll see these crabs walking around. And if you walk into them, you kill them. Just a fun little Easter egg. I think if you come back in, they respawn. I hope. I hope I didn't kill those crabs forever. Yeah, they come back. So basically, the more SS Buccaneer things you do, the more crabs you get in your study. We're gonna do them all, so we'll have all the crabs, ideally. But I kind of wish he would just give us diggers, give us like a medal for that quest. I wish it was an artifact quest. I don't think I've properly explained how that works. I guess I've got time I could like explain how that works, but let's first check our diary entry. What was that called? It was called the treasure map, right? I think it's down here. Above those... Treasure map. Today my master joined a fight between the penguins and the dead bears. Why? I don't understand humans at all. Because it was important. It was a prerequisite for other quests. God, Cactus. Actually... No, you know what? It'll be easier for me to explain this out on the world map, so let's go out there. The way... I don't know if I properly explained how this works. I think I like touched on it in the first quest with my fiance in the desert. But the way that you get medals from quests is... Every quest has either a specific reward, like, for instance, those crabs you get from the Buccaneer quest, or is an artifact reward, like the first quest at Luan Highway, which gives you the flames and I thought it gave you something else, maybe it was the medallion. And they'll end up on your wheel here, and there's what appear to be infinite slots, but it's not infinite, I don't think. Oh, very well, it might be. Just the way it's like worked, it might just pull an infinite wheel. I'm not sure. The way it works is if you do that quest, the quest has 2 artifacts. Every quest that has an artifact as a reward will have 2 artifacts they can give. it'll give you the first one if you don't already have it. And then if your wheel was empty when it gave you the first one, it'll also give you the second one. That's why when you do the first quest, Nicola's Business Unusual, you get 2 artifacts from it, because your wheel is going to be empty. You had to place Domina to get the quest, so you have nothing else. Well, yeah, you have to place Domina in the highway to get the quest, but you have nothing else, assuming you didn't pick up the Jade Egg on the way to actually going to do the quest, and that you just held on to it. So you get 2 artifacts from it. If you already have the first artifact, it'll give you the second one. And if you have both the artifacts, it'll give you a medal. And by medal I mean Minos Bronze, Lorimar Iron, or Altena Alloy. The farther the place the quest is like allocated to is placed, and the later you actually do the quest, which is why some of these quests are being done in a really strange order, the better the medal you get. So in the case of, I can't remember which one it was, but a quest we did just a short while ago, we got an Altena Alloy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Which is basically the best medal, which is why I didn't want to use it willy-nilly right away. I kind of want to wait and see what I want to go into like the end of the game with. I'm probably just make like a sword out of it and just show off some blacksmithing recipes. Yeah. Because you can't buy Altena Alloy as far as I recall. You can get, I think it's like, if you have a really, the people that know way more about this game than me have like, plotted out all the different map layouts, and I'm pretty sure the most you can get from a single map layout that anybody's figured out is 4 Altena Alloys in one playthrough. Which is more than enough. I mean, you really only need 1 for weapon. If you really wanted to make like a full armor set, you could. Let's get some more instruments. Again, look at our artifacts here. I think it's just, yeah, this shows the ones we have. I don't think we have anything floating around our diary. Normally you have 7 wisdoms floating around your diary for a while, but we finished that, so nothing's there. Yeah, so that's how, oh man, we're almost gonna level. That's how that kind of works, and there are some oddities, like if you use a Game Shark to mess with things. There's some quests that give you artifacts that by all respects they have no reason to give you, because like you can't have gotten that quest without already having an artifact. There's one, I think it's a junkyard quest, or it gives you the junkyard's artifact, but it can't because you need the broken doll to start the quest anyway. Just some weird stuff like that. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention about that. I think that's everything I want to mention about that for now. But yeah, that's why these quests are being done in a strange order. If you played the game yourself before but not really following any of the big guides, you might question why I took forever to do Elazul and Pearl's first quest, and why I rushed the plot quests. Part of it is mana levels and placing different things in different places to unlock quests. Part of it was making sure I have artifacts placed as late as possible and as far as possible from the home to make, and then doing quests at different rate, like doing quests way later in the like chain to get better medals from it. Yeah, so that should be everything. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.